Well, good morning. I took a little bit of a break. You know, kind of all of us did. We got done with corn harvest, and it was snowing in my last video as we were putting stuff away, as you've seen. So we got a pretty good snow out of that. So, of course, with the snow, and then it was a little bit wet and cold, we just didn't do a whole lot. We worked in the shop a little bit and put a few things away. Besides that, we pretty much just kind of took a little bit of a break. I'm moving this right now. I got the old diesel back out. I actually just got done with the project. Put some big tow mirrors on it. I still need to get that fixed. Don't worry, it's fine. Don't look at it. I tried my hand at painting. It's fairly color matched. I don't know, maybe a little bit of a buffing job. It might be smoother, but not too bad. But I'm moving I'm moving a pivot right now so I can get some more tillage done. We are on our last couple hundred acres of fall tillage to do. We kind of just ridge up the beat ground, silage stubble. We try to rip it up to keep it from blowing too bad. I tried to go through some corn stalks here yesterday. It snowed a little bit last night, but nothing too bad. You can see I kind of tried to go through the corn stalks there yesterday, and I'll probably finish up this corner. It's not going to be very fun, but there's just too much trash out there. It plugs up the ripper. So I'm just going to ridge all this beat ground. There's a half circle of beat ground over there. And then the other tractor, oh, you can't even see it. It's right across the road. It's going to do some silage stubble there. And hopefully we get most of it done tonight. But yeah, they're not perfect. And the wing windows still fit, for anybody asking. This is a kit from OBS Solutions, and you weld in this plate, and then you can bolt on these. Yes, they're actually Duramax mirrors, for anybody wondering. But that's what the kit's built for. So it'll be a lot better for pulling trailers, and you know, those little electric ones were just little itty bitty mirrors, so these will be a lot better, I think. I'm gonna start this this sprinkler too. I gotta fill fuel in the Caterpillar. That's why I brought this pickup, just so I could bring some fuel to it. But once we get these fields done, I think we'll be done with tillage, and we'll be on to shop work and hauling some corn. Yes, also for anyone asking, because I had the factory electric mirrors, I did wire these mirrors into the factory moving switch. The only thing I found out that I did wrong, I've got it set up for blinkers, but that also means when I push on the brake, they turn on. So that's a minor mishap. This is the first time I've actually driven the pickup since I got the mirrors and everything put back together, so I'll probably have to go back through some wiring, which really sucks because I just got this all put back together. But I think the wiring's all there. If I just cut the wiring underneath the dash, we should be decent. But the ground's not frozen yet. The snow that we got finally got us some moisture, so that helps. It was really, really dry. So that's gonna help. With the tillage, it'll ridge up better and maybe pull some chunks up, which will keep it from blowing too bad. There's not much we can do for the corn stalks. I was trying to go through it, like I said. I ended up just dragging it out in the other field, and it's a mess. So we're probably not going to do that. Corn leaves are going to blow. The only way you keep corn from blowing is if you plowed it and then ridged it. That's just too much time and money. We don't have that much time in the fall, so it is what it is. I'm going to see if this little girl starts. Well, it finally started. Took a couple tries, and I ran the glow plugs 4 times, but yeah, that Caterpillar does not like the cold at all, as you can tell. It's about like starting the 7.3. It don't like the cold either. But we got it started nonetheless. We gotta fill some fuel, let it warm up some, that'll be good, and start some tillage. I'm gonna put the rifle in the tractor because I've seen a coyote over here more than once, so maybe we'll get lucky today. And just like that, I've got my gun mounted in the Caterpillar. If you don't have one already, I'd suggest getting one of these. It's called the Gun Grabber. I got this off of Amazon. 2 suction cups, unless it's really, really hot, which even when it's really hot, I don't have an issue with it. Every now and then the suction cups will come off because the heat will get the suction cups off the window. But for the most part, man, these things are really sturdy. I can pull on it, move it, shake it. I haven't had an issue with these in a tractor bouncing around at all. So that's pretty nice. I had to take that out of my tractor because John Deere came and got mine, and so they got the 8295, my tractor, and the 8370, Jeremiah's tractor, for winter fix. So they are gone. I had to get that rifle out anyways. Waiting on the GPS to get loaded up here and get some fuel in there. It was on 1 bar. It was low. This tractor's got extra fuel tanks, so it probably won't fill it at all. But it'll be better than running now. Well, I can't do it on very many passes, but I'm gonna cheat and go from this field, pick up across the road, and then go onto that field because it's all on the same angle. So I'm gonna cheat and get twice the amount of, instead of turning around right there in the middle, just go all the way through. There's not very many passes I can do that on, but it's been kind of handy so far. But it seems to be doing a pretty good job bridging it up. That'll just keep it from blowing too bad and collect some more snow over the winter. I'm trying to decide whether I'm gonna fill it in all the way or just leave it skipped like this. We'll see how much time I got. I think I want to go solid with the south field just because it's right across the road from the landowner's house. This one I might just do skipped. I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably just fill it all in because it looks better. Well, my last clip in this video has been a little while ago. It is now January 3rd, so Happy New Year. And I know I haven't been posting any videos lately, but we've just been taking a break, so there hasn't been a whole lot going on, but we got a pretty decent amount of snow here. I just got back from a trip to Deadwood, actually, and we went from no snow to, I don't even know what you'd call that. Maybe a foot, depending on how much snowed. So we're gonna see if we can get the old snow removal rig here. See if we can get it fired up. We can at least push a little bit of snow out of the way of the door and out of the way of the grandparents' house over there. She need a little bit of a charging assistance because I didn't have the block heater plugged in, but I mean, she's running now. This is a good old motor for how many hours are on it. It sure runs pretty good. So we'll let this thing warm up and then I'm gonna push some snow around. Shit, it got dark on me quick, but you know, the old tractor actually did a pretty good job. I'll have to show you in the morning when it's a little more brighter, but for a little tractor, it took me a little bit, but we got most of the parking lot cleared out pretty good. You know, it's not cleared down to the dirt, but I didn't really want to move any gravel anyways, so we got most of the snow out of the way, at least make it easier for the grandparents to get moved around. We're gonna shut this thing off. At least it has somewhat decent lights. Still can't see nothing, but somewhat decent lights. Yeah, we ended up getting most of it pushed off. At least can walk decently. You can't see it right now, but there's a pile clear at the end of the field and pile. I had to clear all the way around that for the grandparents' house. So my toes are cold though. It's been a couple days since me pushing some snow, and today or last night the wind blew a little bit, so we got a little bit of drifting now, but nothing too bad, so we're just gonna leave it. But yesterday we messed around with the snowmobile and pulled the kids around on the sled. Which actually, if any of you were wondering, the top of a grain bin, like the lid of a grain bin, excuse the shop, it is a huge mess right now. There's the old snowmobile. Works pretty good for pulling the kids, but this is the lid of a grain bin. This thing works perfect for sledding. I mean, honestly, the best sled we've had yet, because we keep breaking sleds, and that's the only one that's held up. So for anybody looking, that's perfect right there. Now today I think I'm going to, well, I need to change glow plugs in the old 7.3. So yeah, I think I've never done this before either. That's why I'm not going to record it, but I've got new glow plugs, new harnesses. I was told my harnesses were a little bit melted, which apparently happens. So this thing has not been wanting to start at all. But maybe I'll throw in a couple of clips of our running the snowmobile around. I think my dad got some, and
you can just hear this.
Another snowmobile.
Yeah, we need to get one more.
We need to get 2 sleds so you can drive one.
For the little kids.
I can't even see with that. My glasses switched.
I don't like when you're parallel because then the rope's not going and then it catches you really hard.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I think that's going to be the end of the video. You know, it's just a little bit over the last month or so. So thank you for watching. You know, I know it wasn't super entertaining or anything, but I had to put something out there. So we'll see what I get into this month, and we'll probably be hauling some more corn. We gotta get some stuff into the shop, get worked on, and our shop's a mess. It needs organized. So we'll see what I record and what I don't, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.